Hi guys, welcome to another video of mine. Now before I get started, I just want to say if it's the first time that you're watching my video and you're preparing for IELTS, I'll recommend you to subscribe to my channel because once you subscribe, you'll get all the notifications whenever I upload a new video and you can benefit from all the free material that I do upload on my channel. So let's get started for today. Now today's topic is IELTS Speaking Part 2, and as most of you would know, it's the cue card. And in today's video, I'm going to give you all the tips, the tricks, and the examples that you can use and get a high band. And I used all of these tips. It's basically from my personal experience, and I got a band 8.5. So I can assure you that if you do use these tips, you will get a high band. So let's get started with the tips, guys. First of all, if you don't know what part 2 of the IELTS speaking test involves, let me tell you a little bit about it. So basically, you're given a cue card and you're given a topic written on it, and you have to speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Now, this is the basic information, what it involves, but I'm going to give you a tip that will ensure that you get a high band. So my tip is, they say that you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. But if you want a high band, if you want a good score, then you must speak for the full 2 minutes. And you should only stop once the examiner tells you to stop. So don't keep on speaking until the examiner says, yes, you can stop now. That's the trick to get a good band. And on the card on which the topic is written, they will also give you 3 to 4 bullet points that you should cover. And you can use those bullet points to organize your speech. Now, the tip to get a high band is, well, the bullet points that are given, that's a good thing. They are trying to help us, but they're only a rough guide. And you should include everything that you can speak about the topic, okay? But make sure that it is related to the topic. So don't go off the topic. But bear in mind that you should speak for the full 2 minutes until the examiner tells you to stop. Okay, so you include anything and everything that you know about the topic to make sure that you cover the time frame. Now, I'm going to give you some tips to get a high band in the speaking part 2. So tip number 1 is be very fluent. What it means? Basically, it means that there should be no hesitations and no unnecessary pauses. So there should be no and ahs and like, you know, how people pause sometimes. So you should be very fluent. There should be a good flow to your speech. Okay? Now, tip number 2. Organize your speech. Guys, it's very important that when you're speaking about the topic that they've given you on the cue card, that there is a good structure to it. It shouldn't be haphazard. Okay, you shouldn't be speaking one point and then you're referring back to it later, like 2 minutes back or something like that. So there should be a logical structure to it. And what you can do is that the bullet points that they've given you on the card, they're really helpful. So they are given in the right order anyway. So if you're following those bullet points, it will make sure that your speech is organized and it has a good flow to it. But don't forget that you can always add the extra points. So this is one way that you can organize your speech by using the bullet points that they have given. Now let's get to the next one. My tip number 3 is very important, guys. I think this is the most important. Maybe I should have kept it on tip number 1, but anyways, I should have numbered it as tip number 1. Use your 1 minute that you are given for preparation very, very wisely. Now, guys, as most of you would already know, before you start speaking, you have a minute to prepare, and they give you a pencil and a paper where you can make your notes. So, this is very crucial that you use this 1 minute very wisely. So you must be asking what kind of things you should do when you are preparing, right? Let me give you a few tips. First, you should note down all the points that you want to cover in your speech. Now, these points are other than the points that they have already mentioned on your cue card that you should cover. So don't waste your time just copying the same things. Okay? So let's say, for example, they've already given you a bullet point and it says that you should tell that how did you celebrate? Okay? and you have you have a few points in your head, like let's say you threw a big party, you invited all your friends, and your mom cooked a delicious dinner and things like that. So these small bullet points, these sub points for each bullet point that you want to cover, you should make a note of them. Also, whatever topic you're given, like you should note down any vocabulary that you're going to use while you're speaking about the topic. So let's say you know some good idioms that are related to that topic and you can use them, or you know some very good vocabulary. Well, I've written high level vocabulary. What I mean is like really good as some uncommon words, okay, that they won't expect a non-native speaker to speak, okay? So that is what is high level vocabulary, but be very careful, guys. Here, this is the trick. This is a tip to get a high score, okay? Use good words, use high level vocabulary, uncommon words, but please use them correctly. Use them only if you know them 100%. What I mean is you should know the correct pronunciation, you should know the correct meaning, you should know how to use it, you should know which form you have to use, whether it should be a noun form, whether it should be verb form, adverb. So if you're 100% sure how to use it, then only use it. Also, I would recommend, I've always said it in my previous videos as well, that you should make a vocabulary notebook. So basically what you do is whatever topics that you know that are coming up very frequently in the IELTS exam, take a notebook every day, cover 1 to 2 topics and write down good vocabulary related to that and try to memorize it and then use it, but use it correctly while you speak. That's very important, guys. It will really help you to get a good score. Now, tip number 4. Speak like a native English speaker. Okay, now, I know most of you are thinking, well, I don't sound like an English native speaker. Well, that does not matter. Yes, guys, you heard it right. That does not matter at all. Okay? They're not mocking you on your accent. There are people from all over the world, they're doing the IELTS exam. So even in the UK, we have got quite a few accents here. But it does not matter, okay? What I mean when I say that you speak like a native English speaker is, I mean there's I'm referring to the variation in your voice, okay? So whatever content, whatever you're speaking, your voice should change according to that, okay? Now, let me give you an example to tell you what I really mean. So let's say you were speaking about something really happy, like about a happy occasion or something, when you achieved something and you were really excited about it and you were telling the examiner about it. Let's say your topic was your graduation. So when you're speaking about that and you're really happy and you obviously when you graduated, you were really excited. So if you're telling about it, you will obviously be happy and that should show in your voice, okay? That is very important. Let's say if you say, yes, my hard work paid off and passed with flying colors. So all the variation in your voice should show that yes, you were very happy and you passed with good colors. Basically, guys, I've put it in red, flying colors. It just means passing in very good marks, okay, in high marks. So your voice should vary according to what you're speaking. If you're speaking about something sad, your voice should change. If you're speaking about something you were really happy about and you're really excited about, then you would speak in that particular tone. Okay, so there should be appropriate changes in your voice according to what you're speaking, because that shows that you're a good English speaker. Because when you're speaking naturally, it shows that you're speaking English naturally and you're not just making it up, okay? So this is something that you should keep in your mind. Also, tip number 5. Now, this is a very basic tip. All of you might be knowing it already, but anyways, it's very important. Your pronunciation, the way you pronounce words, the way you say words, and your grammar should be very correct, okay? Grammar include tenses, prepositions, and all these sort of things. So your basic grammar and your basic pronunciation should be really good, because it really shows your basic level of English. So let's say if you're messing with your pronunciation or your grammar is not good, then obviously it's very hard to get a good mark. And if you are somebody who and you do struggle with these kind of things, then I will recommend you to get a grammar book and, like, just do a lot of grammar exercises, like do prepositions and tenses, and with time I'm sure that you will improve. But this is something very basic and very important if you really want to get a 7 and high. And pronunciation is, it's best if you do speak to somebody who's got a better level of English than you, or you can listen to podcasts, or you can listen to English news and things like that. So there's a lot of stuff out there, and you can use them for your advantage, and I'm sure it will really help you. So guys, these were all my tips, and this was something all from personal experience. This is what I did, and I got a band 8.5 in my IELTS speaking test, and I took the academic version of the test. So I'm sure that if you do use these tips and you do apply them while you're practicing and while you're doing your exam, I'm sure you'll do well. So now guys, I really want you to do something. I hope you found the video helpful. And if you did, please like the video. If you've got any questions, if you've got any comments, please don't hesitate and put them in the comment section below. And also guys, please share this video with your friends. So if you know anybody who's preparing for the IELTS or is struggling with IELTS preparation, I'm sure this video will be helpful. And the most important thing, if you are somebody new to my channel, IELTS platform, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you can get access to all the free IELTS videos and you can benefit from that. So thank you so much for watching. Good luck for your IELTS preparation. Remember to stay positive but work very hard, because working hard is the only way to success. Thank you so much. Good luck. Bye-bye.